5:09 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Long weekend. Check out your blind alley. Be careful. There's some unhoused people right there. You can't see them in the low light. But it's like literally like 42 degrees. It is wicked cold out. I got like layers on. I got my new Columbia vest on. Not down. I am allergic to down feathers. I got two thermal shirts on underneath my sweatshirt, my hoodie. I have my hood up. I got my wool hat on. It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit here in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, Sol System, outer spiral arm, Milky Way galaxy, Andromeda supercluster, known universe, which resides in the as to be realized multiverse of possibilities of matter and energy, of space and time. Welcome to Gratitude in the Morning with your friend Reverend Sully, that's right. And as always, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's right. I wake up in the morning and I'm already grateful for 8 things. I've reformatted my hard drive with this. I start off my gratitude list with something called the Foundation 8. I don't repeat myself over and over again for content's sake, maybe just a little, but it's to provide a model. And for me personally, I know me. I lived in this skin for half a century. I need constant practice. I need repetition. I need discipline. I need wax on, wax off. And so the Foundation 8, it opens up my gratitude list. I do it every day, and then I add to it. So I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate and add to that gratitude list. I used to write these gratitudes down on yellow legal pad with blue medium ballpoint ink. It has to be blue, has to be medium. And don't ask me why. I mean, just do. It's like saying I prefer redheads, or like, you know, I don't like pecorino cheese. I like regular Reggiano. I mean, come on. It doesn't take that much. It's just it's about taste. Go. Here we are in the subway station, getting ready for the first subway of the day. Happy Tuesday. Tuesdays, long weekends are a biatch on a Tuesday. Is it like that in your office too? So it's going to be like nose to the grindstone kind of morning. TCB, get stuff done. And, mind your business and do your business. Execute your tasks. Yeah, this gratitude list has given me the ability to find a better purpose. Seriously. It has helped me, it's given me better perspective. And, I need the background. There's the background. Here we go. Right there. I have a neighbor, so I don't want them thinking I'm filming them. That'd be inappropriate. You need consent first, dudes. Don't film people without their consent. It's one thing if people are in the background real quick, you know what I mean? Or even photobomb you. Photobombing is a form of consent, isn't it not? Pigeon in the train station. He lives here. That's a pigeon. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? You only hear them. I only seen a baby pigeon once. It fell out of its nest. It was deceased. It was a former pigeon that was underneath a bridge. Underneath the bridge I find where I lose some blood. Home in the hand, I could not get enough. Whoa, whoa. Is it too early for musical interludes? Never. I rival my city, the city she loved me. Walking as I am, together we fly. Bring. Yeah. Oh boy, and how was your weekend? Did you have a long weekend? We had yesterday off. It was Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day. You know, doom scrolling on Twitter, you hear all the F Columbus stuff, and I'm like, kid, I've been on the Knights of Columbus since I was 18 years old. I'm a lapsed member. I'm just I've never done anything to get kicked out. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Poop in our Water Buffalo Lodge hats and then like beg some focus group for a new name that's more appropriate? Does it delete all the goodwill and charity the Knights of Columbus have done in the past 100 plus years? I don't know. You can't compete with postmodern academics with critical thinking skills, with critical theory skills. Critical thinking's great. Critical theory is its own beast. Too early. It's like 5:16 a.m. That means the train's coming. That's great. Yeah, it's a chilly morning, so think of the unhoused people out there. I mean, be compassionate, but don't be stupid. Keep your head in a swivel. If someone asks you for money, do not whip out your wallet. Don't you just like nod, keep your distance, keep a couple of paces away from them. I learned this in Aikido. A Japanese martial art, Japanese karate. It's called my eye, proper distancing, and that's another thing that I learned, like over and over again. Practice, discipline, repeat. My eye, proper distancing. It's just like you don't want your opponent too close. You don't want your opponent too far away. In a way, I mean, just enough to be able to execute your Irigename, which means basically your first opening move that opens you up to a galaxy of possible defenses, throws, grapples, submission holds. And it's kind of like painting. You have to choose your horizon line, choose your light source, be decisive. Well, are you moving in or are you moving away? That's martial arts for you, huh? But my eye, proper distancing. Keep proper distancing, not social distancing. That was 2020, 2021. We're a long ways away from that. And I can feel the air shifting. Is it time? It says 2 minutes. And so that's why they had the armrest, is to prevent, and people get around that too. They put their backpack on it and use it as a kind of like a pillow kind of thing, curl up in the fetal position. Whoa, you see that? 50 plus minutes for a Braintree train. That's gonna adjust, But yeah, these little holes right here, there should be some cast iron kind of armrest here. And it is designed to dissuade the unhoused people from using the benches for T riders as, their personal sleeping quarters. Sorry. I mean, progressives hate that. Being pushed back on that. What are you trying to deny this person their safe spaces? This is not a fucking safe space, kid. This is a T station. This is a subway station in a major metropolitan city. I mean, geez. Yeah, huh? There we go. Awesome. And thank you. So see, now it's up to 7 minutes. Don't. But yeah, I'm grateful and blessed for like the things I for the work, and I can earn money, and for that money I pay rent, and pay my bills, and I split those bills and that rent with 2 other cats, and I'm grateful and blessed for those people because it's a good fit. There's no house drama. The house is always relatively clean. The bills are always paid. Nobody fights over stuff. Nobody steals each other's food, drinks each other's beer. We don't live like that here. Uh-oh. You can do it. Oh, no. Why did he stop here? Is he just picking me up? Is this like a personal ride? I'm down with that. It smells like burnt tire in here all of a sudden, too. Yes, we'll get on the final subway car in order to avoid being annoyed by our friend, the headphoneless rider. Aha, here we go. And they're joining us for our ride. Maybe maybe the rest of the gang is over at Harvard Square Station. There's a lot of them at Harvard. There used to be something called the Pit. It's still there. In street level at Harvard Square, where the subway station is, where the old out-of-town news stand was. It used to be the old exit and entrance to the subway, and it got converted into a magazine newsstand. And their call was just like they had magazines and newspapers from all over the world. Out of town news, right in the heart of Harvard University. So like there's a huge unhoused population that would gravitate there, especially teenagers. My Aunt Joanne, who's passed on, she got her PhD in nursing from taking care of the kids that lived in the Pit. They didn't live in the Pit. They lived a little bit more remote. There was actually a big camped out community. They have a society. They have rules. They have, things you can't do and things you can do. And she would offer them, counseling, hot food, medical checkups. Very compassionate individual. I miss her. I miss her every day. I do. But she's with Mom now and my grandparents, the parents up in heaven. But there's a real, it hasn't been a solution to that problem. It's only gotten worse. But I'm grateful and blessed that, I earn a wage and that I'm in a position where I can, live life. Feel safe, I guess. To be dry, to be warm. To, lock my door behind me. To have a place for my stuff. It's not just a George Carlin joke. And oh, great. Another one. I should have just got on the other train if this guy... And when you complain about the lack of headphones on the subway, someone always brings up their inherent biases about where that person is from or the color of their skin. And I'm not going to lie, there is a correlation there. But, they're not the only people. There's plenty of people do that. A lot of people. So it's kind of weird to talk about that, in social media. That's the first thing people say is these people not normalizing, not acclimating. I know. What do you think? How do you think a subway in Madrid sounds? I have no idea. I've never been overseas. I'm stuck to this continent. But I had a good weekend. Watched some football. did my show. I was on Wes's on Saturday, talking about new comic books, talking about this, that, and the other thing. I took Sunday off, so yesterday was filled with chores, my usual Sunday chores. Laundry. The ability to have in-house laundry. You know? Have you ever lived somewhere that you had to go to a laundromat? I'm not picking my nose. Literally, I put on... Mom would do this when I was a kid. Slather my face up with face cream or like hand cream or something. I got very soft skin for it too. You wouldn't tell that I'm 52. Just like, it's an excess, and you just make sure you just rub it in, especially around your nose, especially around your nostrils themselves and underneath them, because they take a beating. You're always rubbing your nose, and they can get a little irritated and dry and cracked. And, take care of yourself. Seriously. Yep. You can see those armrests. That's basically what I'm talking about. So some concerned citizen, progressive citizen, took those away from the Davis Square station. And they have not been able to return them yet. I mean, that's just great. But also, didn't want to show them on camera. Just like a whole car length down. But there's somebody sacked out. They got one of those rented blue bikes with his stuff all over it. And he's slumped over. Next stop, Central Square. Waiting for, Godot. No, he's just sleeping. We need sleep. We need rest. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But I am grateful and blessed. Grateful that, I got a decent night's sleep. I didn't sleep very well. And when you wake up to pee, it's so hard to get back to sleep. But I am grateful that I think I woke up about 3 o'clock to pee, because it wasn't that far after that my alarm went off at 3:37 a.m. Getting up at 1:30, being restless for an hour and a half or two. That's kind of, yeah. What? Ay. Oh, wow. Look. Speakers off, headphones on, rider's grateful. That's an advertisement on the D here. And then all I can hear, well, that needs to be, more languages than just English. All the other, signage stuff, so inclusive. Hey, I mean, A for effort, though, I guess. Oh, boy. I'm always so tired all the time now. I guess this is getting old, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm just caught in thought right now. Thinking about, short weekend, Halloween. My birthday's next month. Literally, my birthday's not for another 5 weeks.
Entering Central Square.
It's going to be my first birthday without my mom. I don't know how that's going to hit. My first Thanksgiving without her. My first Christmas without her. Such is life. The world keeps turning. The sun keeps rising. Yeah. Oh boy. It's like one of those days where like you wake up tired. Maybe I just have to go to bed earlier. And always aim for that extra hours of sleep. And that means going to sleep so bloody early. But who cares? It's just me. I'm alone. I got no wife, I got no kids, I got no girlfriend. No. What else is there to do in life? Work. Go home. Doom scroll. Watch YouTube. It's not like I gave up trying to find someone. I've gone on 4 first dates this calendar year. Still talking to one chick on text. And it's just like, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I didn't sign up to be a pen pal. You know. Look on my Match.com ad. Like I said, you know, like Harris voters and progressives, you're gonna be happier with someone else. And I literally said, like, you know, and I'm not crazy about Trump voters either. But at least they're not commies. So there's that. And a lot of that's done with the sense of my usual sense of humor too. To hopefully provoke that, you know what I mean? Stop it, you're teasing me, kind of thing, you know? Women don't seem to have a sense of humor anymore. Or maybe they do and they just keep it to themselves. I don't know. I mean, like, there's a hopelessness that isn't a choice. But it's your choice to stay in that area of hopelessness. You need to just hop in the car of your mind and drive to a different place. I mean,
entering Kendall MIT.
Here's our stop.
MIT Cambridge Center.
Ooh, 5:33 Oh. It's the slow train today. Oh well. Let's get to work. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Be grateful. I am grateful. It keeps me afloat. It gives me perspective. I don't dwell in the swamps of sadness anymore. I literally have the ability to break that train of thought and to say, like, hey, I am like gonna think of something else. Hey, that's not a kitten, that's a rat. And go figure, after all that, my friend without the headphones wasn't on the train this morning. But what are you grateful for? Let me know in the comment section. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Be grateful. Stay grateful. It's a constant reminding yourself, a constant readjustment of your attitude. If someone tells me to mind your attitude, you say, "Yeah, goddamn right I do." Too much attitude, you're going to fly away into the sun. Too little attitude, and you're going to crash down on Earth. But you're always, as an astronaut said to me once in a book, you're always readjusting your attitude. Always. A little thrust, a little inertia, here and there, X, Y, Z. Stay up. Stay in orbit. Stay on path. And thank you so very much for sharing my commute with me on this Tuesday morning. We call it Monday Junior. There's so much work to do. I already got everything lined up in my head, like planes coming into the runways at the airport, like the chicken first, then the fruit, then the salad, then this, that, and the other thing, and don't stop until it's time for lunch. Here we go. Street level. We'll see the sun come springtime. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for hanging out, sharing some gratitude in the early morning. What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments section. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I add to that and I elaborate. And these are the things that can break my concentration on the misery and remind me that there's more to life than just what your negative self-talk is trying to tell you. All right? Seriously, you can literally count your blessings. Do it. And let me know how it's working for you. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.